Alright guys, we're back. Today I'm bringing you a ton of different MagSafe cases for the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 13 mini. So I've been testing these cases out since I got the phones on launch day. I've gotten a few here and there over the past couple months and finally putting it all together for you. So the holiday season is coming right around. Maybe you are getting an iPhone for a loved one or even for yourself, and you want to know what the best cases are for that phone. So hopefully this one helps for you, but let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off with these Spigen cases. These are the Ultra Hybrid Mag because they got the MagSafe ring. And here's, different colors. You got a white ring, you got a black ring. $19.99 for the white ring, and $21.99, a little more expensive if you want that that dab of color or lack thereof. So I'll show you what it looks like with these cases on. Bam. Bam. All right. So I kind of just matched it up with, how I liked it. Black and red, white and blue. I thought that looked kind of nice. And this case I used out of the country on the 13 Pro for about 10 days, and I really love this case. So a few things that I use every day is my Apple Wallet, and I want to make sure first and foremost that this is not going to fall off. And with this case, it really doesn't. I've never had an issue with it. It's got a pretty good magnetic grip on it, so I can shake it. It's not coming off. And here it is on the mini. It gets a lot closer to the edge, but same thing. That magnet on there is really strong. So I know a lot of people online have hated on the wallet. I've had it since last Christmas. My wife got it for me, and I've never had any issues with it, except for one time actually recently when I was testing out those Anchor batteries. I had the wallet in my other pocket, not on my phone, and it fell out. So as long as it's been on the cases, on the phones, through my 12 Pro Max and my 13s, never had a problem. So I recommend this wallet. I love it, but I know it's not for everybody. It's a minimalist wallet. So my use cases are going to be for using this and other different MagSafe products, different accessories, such as this little Anchor key ring that I've shown off before. I have this Moment mount just on a little Manfrotto tripod. So I want to make sure that with these cases, they're going to be secure enough to stay on the products that I'm using. So if you take a look here, bam, no issues. Like, that's a pretty strong grip. So I'm really liking this this Ultra Hybrid Spigen case. I think for the money, you really can't go wrong. I haven't been using this one as much just because I've been testing out some other ones. One thing is I've noticed, I don't know if you guys can tell, this is the older one. This one's much newer. I feel like it's yellowing a little bit. My eyes could be off, but when I had the cases off, it looked a little dingy, and I haven't used it in a few weeks, so I don't know if that's sped up the process or whatnot, but it's also the case that I've probably used the most. I've had the longest, so a couple months. Got it late September, mid-September, and it just looks a little different to me. So it says on Amazon that these have an anti-yellow technology, but I don't know, that's looking a little grungy. Maybe I can, wash it off. I haven't tried it yet, but that's just one thing that stuck out. But for $19.99, you can honestly, buy a few of them compared to the actual clear case from Apple, which is like $50. But one thing I wanted to point out is here on the Pro versus the mini, you have these little fins that kind of stick out, and it does help, to be honest, with the wallet. In my case, like, feels like it's going to be on there, but I've realized that they're on there because the camera bump is so big that it kind of stays in flush with that. That's why it's not really on the Mini. The camera bump isn't as big, so it's not as necessary to have that on there. So that's just one thing that I've noticed versus the Mini. So really good cases, but let's move on to the others. So got a couple more Spigens. Now this is the Mag Armor for the Mini. This one's different. This is the Tough Armor Mag for the Pro. So these ones not as happy with. So I've really liked the design of this Tough Armor Mag. It's like a classic Spigen case, you know, dating back to, you know, the iPhone 4s, iPhone 5s, or, you know, all the Samsung cases too. You know, you got that Apple logo, like it's just kind of iconic. And then this is just a, you know, a Mag Armor. It's got the magnet in there, but this is a cheeseball case. Like, I don't know. This is the first one that I got for the Mini because honestly, there's not a whole heck of a lot of cases, at least right when it came out, that have the magnetic ring other than the Apple cases. But you know, let me put them on. You know, once it's on there, obviously, you know, it's rigid with the phone on, but these cases I got on Amazon as well. This is $19.99 and this one was $23.99. Now, when I got it, if you can see that little divot in the actual packaging, there's actually a divot on the case too. So this came kind of busted, but I was excited for this one. It took a long time to get in stock, and when I got it, you know, one, it was damaged, but you know, working with the other accessories on it, it's just like, I don't know, like it doesn't feel as secure. I haven't had the wallet pop off. You know, you can hear this go on. You know, you can see this go on, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel great on there. It comes off pretty easily, and this is a really strong magnet. So I don't know, I just don't trust it as much. I love the look of it, but I just don't know if I would trust it. With this one, kind of same thing. It's got these lines for the design in there, but I don't know if that affects having the wallet on there, but I don't know. It doesn't shake off, but I just feel like it can slip off pretty easily compared to other cases. So these are my least favorite ones that I've tested out. But still, I mean, pretty inexpensive. If you just want a case that's, you know, gonna have, you know, a little bit more MagSafe protection, like if you're just using, say, a little dock like this, it's gonna stay on there fine. You're not gonna have any issues with the cases like these. But using stuff on there that I don't want to lose, that's where I just kind of get a little more weary with these cases. So, you know, still not bad options compared to, you know, your Apple cases. Just not my favorite. So we're gonna move on to a couple more by a company called Rhino Shield. Now, when I got these, I was pretty excited because I used to always have bumper cases. You know, something with a no backing on it, so you can see the actual design of the phone, the color of the phone. I was pumped to get these in and just test them out. So for the Mini, I got black. I also customized mine with a couple different options. You can get different buttons to install. They're really easy to just pop right in, and this different I don't even know what you call it, just different accent lining. So I'm gonna put these on, show you guys these ones. These are really hard to get on, but once you do, they're really hard to get off too. So, you know, they're actually gonna protect your phone pretty well. But you know, this one, I got the white with the navy blue, kind of give a little accent to this Sierra blue. And you know, I do like these cases. I like the grip on them. I like the design. They look really cool to me. But one thing that I didn't realize was back in the day when I always had those bumper cases, there was no real camera bump, which with the Pro, that camera bump is pretty huge. So they try to make that protection on there, that lip on there, so that you don't damage your camera slapping it down. But that makes it, you know, a really large indent right here. So, you know, you feel like you can feel how much space is in between your hand and the phone when you're grabbing it. It's, you know, it's just a little jarring at first. I've gotten used to it. Actually, with the wallet on there, it makes it perfect, and it kind of, you know, holds that wallet in place. Again, I haven't had any real issues with the wallet popping off, but it's a little more sense of security. And all these other accessories, they still fit on there, you know, really well. So I do like these cases. For the mini, that wallet, it's not going on. Maybe if you took this part off, then, you know, it might fit in there, but then the phone is just compromised a little bit. So you can hear it. The phone knows that is going on there. You can hear the sound that it makes. But it's if you have the mini and you have the wallet, it's not going to work out. But, you know, with a MagSafe charger like this one, it does hold on there. It feels like it shouldn't, but it still does. So you won't have any issues with that. But I dig these cases. I just think they're probably better with a backing on them, especially for the Pro model. With the 13 mini, since that bump isn't as big, you don't feel it as much. But one thing that I wanted to point out was just the packaging that came with these. You know, again, there's that extra little bumper that comes with it. I think I paid like $1 or $2. Here's extra buttons. You know, I think I paid another $1 for those. But, you know, it comes with not only a backing, so if you want to protect that back more, you know, it comes with it. Didn't have to pay any extra. But it also comes with an Apple polishing cloth. You didn't have to pay an extra $20 for this. So, you know, just you know, some premium extras that it comes with. You know, it also comes with you know, something to install that backing to get the bubbles out. But, you know, a nice little cloth to polish that phone up, and you don't got to pay $19.99 for it. So, you know, I really like the just the different stuff that they threw in on this one. These you can get on Amazon as well. They're $24.99. But I bought these straight from Rhino Shield so that I can add those little extras in there. You might be able to find those on Amazon too. But when I got these cases, they were still in pre-order, so they didn't have them on Amazon yet. But still a good case overall. It's got, you know, really good grip on there, but like I said, you know, a pain to get on, a pain to get off, but you know your phone is actually protected while it's in there. So, yeah, that's a good thing, right? Now let's get to the last ones. Here, for the mini, I have the Pitaka Mag Case 2. And then for the Pro, I have the Moft. They just call it a snap phone case. MagSafe compatible snap phone case. And these two are actually my favorites out of all these cases. So for the mini, it was pretty hard to find a real premium design case. And Pitaka offered it. So this is more the minimal style case, but the MagSafe connection on this, you know, carbon fiber case, you can just hear it. That's loud, right? Bam. So it's minimalistic, but you know, it feels really premium. And again, really hard to put on, really hard to take off, but you know, unless you're doing a bunch of tests, you're probably not taking your cases off too often. Let's see if I can get it on there for you. So, bam. I liked it because it did have some cutouts, so I can see that color of that red phone. I like it like that, but they also do make a different design now that's fully covered. You know, some people like this, some people don't. I dug it. It gives a little lip for that camera. This was $59.99, so premium price with the premium design and materials. Now, this Moft case took forever to get in. I pre-ordered it, I think, before the phones even came out, and I think it took like a month and a half to finally ship, and then like another 10 days to get to my house. So that was frustrating, but you can find it on Amazon now. It's $39, and it's a clear case, just with a white little sticker. I think the sticker's on this side, I can't really tell, but Moft was not only selling their own versions of the wallet, but they're also saying that this is a strength enhanced magnet as well. And if you look at it, it's a lot thicker than those other ones. And I don't know, when I first got it and I saw it, I was like, oh, it's just a clear case, but the magnets on here are really strong too. And I just think it looks really cool with the phone on. So because it's a clear case, you know, whatever color you have, it's just going to be white and blue, white and gold, white and silver, whatever you have, white and black. So these are my two favorites. The only knock that I have on this Moft case is the buttons. The buttons suck. They're really stiff. Sometimes it you know, if I'm trying to take a screenshot, I really got to press on them. You know, it worked that time, but I do have an issue with these buttons, especially compared to like those Spigen cases, those ultra hybrids. Those buttons are perfect. Now with this one, I mean, I really don't have any issues with this case whatsoever, I guess, other than the pricing. So $59.99, you know, I've seen a lot of cases trying to go up into that range, you know, trying to compete with the Apple prices, but at least they give you a really nice, you know, packaging. You know, sometimes for me, that can go a long way. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, it's just a nice magnetic opening. You know, not much in there after. No. Sorry, the dog's in here. But they do give you these like little rubber pads to stick on the back of your phone if you do want that. It says, hey, if you like the way the phone fits, then don't even use them. There is nothing under there, so it's just, you know, no microfiber. That actually would have been nice. If they had some microfiber on the inside, I probably would like it a little bit more, so I know it's not going to scratch back there. But that's the only, I guess, real issue I have with this case. Again, super hard to take off. I want to show you that inside again. So nothing back there, but you know, if you got that wallet on there, that ain't going nowhere. Or this mount, so say if you're, you know, filming something, when that's on there, that ain't coming off. You know, I don't care how heavy that phone is. If you got the Max and you have this this Pitaka case, I think you're good. So that's the reason why I like these two the most, is these both offer the strongest magnets. So let me know what you guys think. If there's any other cases that you guys were looking for, MagSafe wise, then, you know, let me know. I know I was waiting on this review for a while. I was hoping that Phone Rebel case would come out. Everything Apple Pros case. It still hasn't. I'm definitely going to get it when it does, because I really love the design. So be on the lookout for that one. But I do have a handful of other iPad cases and just different accessories coming out as well. So stay in tune for the holiday season. I'll link all these cases in the description below, so you can go on Amazon. It's not an affiliate of mine. It just makes it easier for you to find them. So if you have any questions, concerns, let me know down in the comments below. But if you can, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you want to see more of this, and I'll continue to bring them to you. So again, this is Buck Life, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.